Hello and welcome to another episode of Trains Out, and today we're at Didcot Parkway on the Great Western Main Line. We're seeing services from Great Western Railway, cross country, and with any luck, some freight as well. There are a pair of 800s, 800-022 being the one with the blood splatter, RIP one bird. They'll be working the, I think it's the 1316 Great Western Railway service to Bristol Temple Meads. And then adjacent to us are a pair of Great Western Railway 387s with 387171 that will be leading the 1339 Great Western Railway service to London Paddington. So that's going to be here for a fair old while. An 802 variant just passed me as I was getting myself sorted that was working a service presumably from Oxford to London Paddington. So if we're doing about turn. Is the view of the line heading towards the our fair nation's capital. So, let's see what else shall turn up. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1316 Great Western Railway service from Cheltenham Spa to London Paddington. The previous one was actually the late running 1312 Great Western Railway service to Bristol Temple Meads. So I shall get the numbers of this 800 when she departs, complete with squeaky brakes. Okay, now departing is the 1316 Great Western Railway service to London Paddington. Worked by John Charles 800-009. And Sir Gareth Edwards. HST stop. Ah, yes. Not anymore, I'm afraid. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be a Freightliner 66. For freight traffic that's passing around Didcot, unfortunately I haven't got the faintest idea where it's coming or going to. It is an aggregates train though, so that might narrow it down. 66508 with the honours. A right all mixed bag of wagons in there. A very colourful consist. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be a cross-country Voyager service going from Bournemouth to Manchester Piccadilly. The Freightliner 66 was going from Oxford Banbury Road to Watley Quarry. As I sussed out, I could have a look at what's going on the junction down there. Also two-turn there, thank you very much. 220034 and 221135 with the honours for that one. As we have a Great Western Railway 800 slowly working our way up, as we have another pair of cross-country Voyagers going from Manchester Piccadilly to Reading. (220032) and 221137, as we now get blocked by 800-302. There isn't a busting amount of passengers on board this service. Okay, well this service has developed a problem as the entire train has been emptied. So at the top there you can see a Great Western Railway 800 series going from London Paddington to Worcester Foregate Street. So I'm going to do a look through the windows and find out who it is for you. So let's go with what? Here? 800-301. Excellent. What a shot that was. Enter sarcastic comment here. Okay, the next train's passed by. It's another Great Western Railway 800. I think that was 800-317 giving it the beans. I've no idea where she's come from. The driver has now got out that... Yeah, okay, so it's... Right, good. It's all going wrong. Unless that was the Swansea to London Paddington service. That could very well be. In which case I have no idea. Well, no, it can't. Well, no, it can't be. I really have no idea what's going on at this point. Deeply confused is the word. Okay, well that was the Swansea to London Paddington service that came thundering through here. I don't know why this train's emptied, but it's now heading off. So I don't know what's happened, but all the passengers that were on board this service have since gone onto platform 1. So my only assumption is this went straight through Swindon, and they're now having to go wait for the next train to take them to Swindon. But as to why that's been happening, I do not know. All I know is there's another bird on the bottom of that particular train. Lovely. Right. What that does mean is I now have an uninterrupted view of everything going on again, so win-win. Okay, about ready to depart now. It's going to be 387171 leading away the 1339 Great Western Railway service to London Paddington. Livery does look good in the sunlight. On the rear is 387168. A very genteel getaway there. Okay, the next train driver is the late running 1327 Great Western Railway service from Bristol Temple Meads to London Paddington. A DB Cargo UK Class 66 in the form of 66181 has just made an appearance. Rather snuck up. How dare it. Okay, here we have Alan Leonard Lewis 800-306. Oh wow. Good lord. Is this entire train like one big memorial? Oh wow, I think it is. I think this entire train is one big memorial to the fallen soldiers. Oh fantastic. Oh well done Great Western Railway, that is fantastic to see. I do bring your attention over here just to see a Great Western Railway 800 slowly approaching a red as she'll be working a service from Great Malvern to London Paddington. I suspect she will have to wait for the late running 1327 to disappear before she carries on. But yes, I think this is fantastic. In fact, if I get the chance to, let's just have a little look who we have here. Kenneth George Williams, Herbert Andrews, Horace Benjamin Bill, and Harry Asher Southwell. That is fantastic to see. Very, very nice indeed. I dare say she's about ready to depart. Harold Day is the name at the rear. That is a fantastic moving memorial. Moving in every sense of the word. Right, the next train to pass through is going to be 66050. You're doing a driver change here on the Southampton to Halewood cars. EWS Energy, supposedly. taking empty loads down to Hurlwood.
I love it. The drive of the Freightliner were in a nice typical railway. Those old style English caps. These used to haul cars.
Yeah. And it's having a wee. Train's having a wee. Oh dear. Quite an old lengthy guard as well. Now unfortunately I couldn't catch the 800 that was doing the Great Malvern to London Paddington route, as I had to go and deal with a medical emergency of the person I'm with wasn't feeling particularly clever, so I had to dash off and make sure he was alright. So yeah, there we are. Crisis is now over, all is well. Now I'm keeping him in my eyesight. So yes, it's all fun and games here. Okay, the Halewood train is now outbound. Apparently there are animals on the line between Didcot and Swindon, which is causing quite a few delays.
It caused the previous Swansea train to be cancelled. So
right.
Everyone on the 1354 side.
That explains it then. There was a Swansea service cancelled, which is why they all got off here. Right. That's why the train said it was going to Swansea. Now I know. Oh, that was a 66. There is another freight train that's just going down the line there. You will see it momentarily. DB Cargo UK Class 66. Hauling a decent length container train at a fair rate of knots. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1357 Great Western Railway service from Jesus Christ, Bristol Temple Meads to London Paddington, worked by 802-109, and then at some point there will be a service from Swansea to London Paddington. I think it was supposed to pass straight through the station, but they are going to have it make an additional stop here. Marvellous. Okay, up in the distance is going to be the Swansea-bound Great Western Railway service, as the 1357 from Bristol Temple Meads is now departing. I'm having a real mare all of a sudden. As we have coming in 387170 with a terminating service from London Paddington. Leading this is 800-001. On the rear is 800-007. Then on the rear this is 387172. Nice squeaky brakes, that one. And the DB Cargo UK 66 was going to Southampton West Docks berth 9. In fact, if you bear with me, there's going to be some atrocious camera work. I'm going to be holding it with one hand as I want to just double check. So this is going to be really shaky for the next couple of seconds as I just affirm it. It was Trafford Park Euro Terminal to Southampton West Docks berth 109. That is what it was. Right. Back to the two-handed job. There we are, lovely. Okay, now departing is going to be the 1357 Great Western Railway service to Swansea. quite a loud sounding traction motor. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be a GBRF Class 66 going from Southampton West Docks to East Midlands Gateway. I had moved up here because I thought it was actually going on the diversion line. I didn't actually realise it was passing through here. Okay, with the LEDs flashing, we have 66782. GBRF Charity Rail Tours. Lovely. So these containers are 9'6" high, and apparently they're super heavy, as you can plainly tell by the little triangular warning that says super heavy. Great big ruddy containers. Nah, they're not heavy at all. Okay, and with one hell of a heave, she is off. There's going to be a fair amount of weight behind this. There's a bit of a theme with these containers. They're all ICL groups, mind you. Hapag-Lloyd suddenly makes an appearance. It's not as heavy loaded as I thought it was going to be, I must admit. Oh, a couple of nice blue wagons on the rear. Nice and squeaky. Okay, the next train to make avoiding action is going to be an 800... Jesus, Mary, Mother of Joseph. Yes, a Great Western Railway 800, the train bow, in the form of 800, I think that's 109. You can sort of just make it out there. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1407 Great Western Railway service to Cheltenham Spa. One of the 5-car sets. Working our way in is going to be 800 030. Well done. Okay, the next train to slowly pass by is going to be a Great Western Railway 800 going from Oxford to London Paddington, watched by 800 026. We then have two more trains coming in. The next is going to be the late running 1341, Great Western Railway service to Bristol Temple Meads. The second is going to be worked by a DB Cargo UK Class 60, going from Thiel Merco to Lindsay Oil Refinery. So in comes the first of the two, worked by 802-107. And then the second is going to be worked by DB Cargo UK 60092. Nice bit of clag there. Can't remember the last time I saw a 60. Does look good in this livery. Little wave for the driver as well, thank you kindly, sir. Wagons could certainly do with a clean.
What type of fuel is this?
It's oil. Looks like she's just going to be passing straight through. It's actually nice to see wagons not completely covered in graffiti. As we also have coming in the 1410 Great Western Railway service from Bristol Temple Meads to London Paddington. A number of which I shall get when she departs. Decent length oil train there. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be a Great Western Railway 800 going from London Paddington to Oxford up carriage sidings. 800-021. As now departing is the actual 1412 Great Western Railway service to London Paddington, so it is now running late. Worked by 800-027. Flat wheel on the rear of that 800. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be a Freightliner Class 66 going from Hazen Harnington Tarmac to East Usk Yard. I completely agree with you. Leading this is going to be 66-614. And there'd be graffiti aplenty on that rear wagon. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1428 Great Western Railway service from Bristol Temple Meads to London Paddington. The number of which, if it is a lengthy, Jesus Mary Mother of God, a lengthy enough train, there we are, I can get for you straight away. In fact, I feel confident. I still feel confident. Still feeling confident. Yes, I'm confident. There was no doubt in my mind, as 800-310 blesses us with its presence. Wonderful. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be a pair of cross-country voyagers working a service from Reading to Manchester Piccadilly. Thank you kindly, sir. 221137 leading.
Goes the 800.
With 220032 trailing. As the 1427 Great Western Railway service to London Paddington is now on the move. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be another Great Western Railway 800 going from London Paddington to Great Malvern.
Great Malvern. Great Malvern. It's a lovely place.
Very lonesome one tone there from 800-013.
What train that is? That's the Finstock Flyer.
Okay, the next train to give it the beans is going to be another Great Western Railway 800 going from Swansea to London Paddington. Kicking up plenty of wind there was 800-312. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be a pair of cross-country voyagers going from Manchester Piccadilly to Bournemouth. So work in the two-tone was 220-019. With 220-027 bringing up the rear. Departing is 387172 with the late running 1436 Great Western Railway service to London Paddington. With 387170 now bringing up the rear. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be, I believe, a Freightliner 66 going from Southampton to Trafford Park. Going at breakneck speeds. Excellent two-tone there from 66572. Variety of different size container on that train. And then we have a Great Western Railway 800 passing by from Worcester Shrub Hill to London Paddington. Worked by 800-022. Okay, our final train of the day is going to be a terminating Great Western Railway service from London Paddington in the form of 387143 and one of her classmates. And as she rolls in, I shall leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching, it is greatly appreciated. If you have enjoyed what you've seen today, then please do like and subscribe, but feel free to have a comment. I do go back to them as and when I get the chance to, as 387-160 brings up the rear. I've thoroughly enjoyed filming here, it's been fantastic to come back to, plenty of freight, plenty of passenger traffic, so I can't complain in the slightest. In terms of where I'm going next, I honestly haven't got the faintest idea, so yeah, stay tuned and you'll find out as soon as I do. So, until next time, from me here at Didcot Parkway, almost at Doncaster then, I shall see you all later. Take care guys, goodbye.